Everybody knows this was the halfback buy opportunity. Is everybody with me still at this stage? This was a halfback buy opportunity here. And that was your target price. Did everybody have that target price? If not, why not? Did everybody have the target price? If not, why not? From that target price, we can see that the value diverges considerably. The dividend kings are getting bought. Growth is getting sold. The rotation is coming in on sentiment, and you're at a halfback trade. So with those elements, you're thinking to yourself, nope, this market's not going to go any higher. I'm going to start working some sells. You could wait for the first red candle. Yeah, it's a way of systematically trading, isn't it? You could wait for the first red candle. There it is there. That would give you your sell. You could put your stop just above that trade there. That gives you your systematic process. And obviously, based on that, you could say to yourself, right, well, there's my sell. There's my hard stop just there. And there's my drive lower. And at the moment, that sell to the bottom edge is now making 4.5 times your money. 2% risk. That's a 9% gain on top of the 60% we made on the rally price. That's you got another 9% return on your money. Pretty good? That's all right. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. Is the value very bearish? Yes. At the moment, it looks like we're going to be getting a good opportunity to keep this market moving. The value is still pairing its gains. Obviously, you would have been wanting to sell this halfback trade area here. You can obviously look at this from the halfback narrative. There was the low price. There was the high price. And obviously that green candle took you right into that halfback trade area just there. And if you wanted to sell it, then the sell coming away from that area was relatively straightforward for a tipping point sell. Right there, tipping point sell, or a BSG squeeze. Opportunity to deal as well, that's also possible. And there it was just there, in fact. And there's a BSG squeeze. Nice trade, nice easy profit. That's another 2% return on your account. And then obviously you get a little spring trade just there. There's your little spring trade right there. Literally, it's only one tick. And you're going in for a spring. But if that's only one tick, guys, and you can get some good size on that and try and go for the squeeze. It just didn't quite happen. We got literally one tick through the level. And that would have been good enough, obviously, for your first target profit. And worst case scenario just now, stops at break even. Worst case scenario just now, stops at break even. Target price, because there's a prop stop seller, there's likely to be a prop stop buyer. So that target price is something you'd have to pay attention to there. And you can see there is a very large block area at the bottom here that you'd now be paying attention to as well as a possible target for a major possible target price. Sell side, stops at break even, no other trade yet. You see how by using this systematic approach, it takes away an awful lot of the decision making from you. Well, I'm going to happily let the price go higher until it sells off, until it starts selling. We can obviously add a lean to that. We can obviously add the order flow to that if we want to further enhance the quality of our entry process. But we don't have to at the end of the day. We simply have to find the level, wait for the reversal, and then deal. Stops at break even, take your first target. Stops at break even, take your first target. Stops at break even, take your first target. So now we're just getting through this target price. Our next target price is 54s. And we'll obviously be looking to book a little bit of money here as well. See how easy it is just to relax on this trade, guys? So it's just went through that. So I'm just seeing if it's going to keep going before I start booking profits. Nope. So we'll just take a little bit of profit there, around about the 53.5. And we're now going to go for this big target price, 48s. Now we're going to go for the 48s. Was that easy, guys? Yes or no? Did we do that live in the room? We've certainly been talking about it live in the room. We haven't been doing anything else. We said just chill out, let it do its thing. Chill out, let it do its thing. That's why you put your stops at break even. You just enjoy the ride. And if the ride's going to take you anywhere, it's going to be a good journey, right? If it doesn't, your worst case scenario is you take $12.50 off the market, as well as these small independent stops, these small independent target prices along the way. You just reassess every time you come into a target price. You don't have to take profits, but you do reassess the market every time you come into these target price areas. You take a quick check of it, and for us, we always take profits. We always take profits because that's the way we deal. So when we're seeing a price coming down, we just watch it coming down. We watch the timing tick away to the end of the candle, and then we start looking for a possible trade. 45 is good enough for me. I'm going to take profits there at 45 quarters. And you can see that that little profit take caused the market to bounce up to 47 quarters. And another enormous profit there, guys. We've just went from 64s on that spring to a price of 46s. That's nearly $1,000 on the sell side. And it was all visible from that Dividend Kings reversal just there, wasn't it? All visible from that Dividend Kings reversal. But if you're a one-lot trader, you simply wouldn't have taken anything out just yet. You'd have been letting this ride because the value in this suggests that the S&P at the moment could be trading 38 handle the way it's going just now, which means you've got about a $3,500 potential, a $3,500 downside move. Now that would be quite extraordinary, wouldn't it? So Dividend Kings, something to pay attention to in terms of these storylines. You're just wanting to make sure you understand what's going on, where it's happening, what's going on in terms of other things that are happening. Check your internals, market internals for any strength. Make sure you give yourself a few seconds to stop, look back, check on a few things, see where you're at on a macro scale, see what's happening on a 5-minute chart, a 1-minute chart, and then back into the narrative about what's going on elsewhere. And carry on, guys, just carry on going. Our oil did give us a perfect pullback spring. If anybody resold it again 98.20s, it's just on $97 a barrel. So even at $4,000 a barrel, we were under. Remember, I always forecast a safe level because I want to hit that safe level. I'm not forecasting an extraordinary outlier. I always forecast based on the previous bracket highs rather than the previous bracket lows, that kind of idea. So trading 97s to me doesn't surprise me. And that's another $1,000 on that short trade, guys. Another $1,000 on that macro short. Unbelievable? Not really. Not really. We've had like 2 buy trades today, and we've had about a dozen sell trades today. It's been crazy, but we like it. We like it. We like it a lot.